So here's what I'd like you to do as a team, okay, as a team. Hopefully you're all able to do the congregational assessment. If for some reason you were not able to, I have copies, and you can at least start the process and finish it. So let me give you the questions before you start discussing it. So what you saw in the congregational assessment was simply this. You had questions about all 5 of these parts of the ecosystem, simply woven through. And what we suggested in the description of what to do was identify your greatest areas of strength. That was a score of 4. Areas that need development was a score of a 1 or 2. And then identify areas your congregation wants to strengthen, even if it received a score of 3. Somebody says, hey, we're doing this pretty well. We want to do this really, take it to the next level. All of this forms data for answering this question. What do you want to target for potential development? You don't have to decide that this moment. If you do, that's great. But you will decide this soon. What's the areas we want to develop that have come off of this guide? You're not limited to the guide, by the way. If there's other areas, that's fine. And who's the target audience? So what areas do we want to develop in terms of our church life, intergenerational, family, age group, missional, digital? What do we want to develop, and who is the target audience or audiences? Does that make sense? This is the activity for the next 20 minutes to a half hour. Look at the tool. 4s are your strengths. 1 or 2s are pay attention to me. They're saying to you, pay attention. All right? Doesn't mean you have to act on them. That's your choice. A 3, even if you're doing it pretty well, you might want to bump it to the next level. So that could be an area for development, but these are your choices, okay? Just as the first pass through, identify the areas, 3, 5, you're going to whittle it down to just a couple in the end. And the target audience or audiences for that. Okay, does that make sense? I have a summary sheet that I'm going to give to each team because I want to collect your initial work to get a sense of what are the areas you're thinking about moving in. Questions? Okay, it's about 20 after. We're going to do our first shot at this for the next 20 minutes. 20 minutes.